Hey there! If you're looking to build an even better bond with your dog, you've come to the right place. We're going to walk through everything you need to know to find a fantastic dog trainer right here in Fond du Lac.
Just picture it, peaceful walks out by the Lakeside Park Lighthouse, or maybe just relaxing on a patio downtown with your dog lying calmly by your side. Having a well-trained pup makes enjoying everything Fond du Lac has to offer so much better, from hitting the farmer's market to just strolling the trails near Lake Winnebago.
So first things first, let's talk about the foundation of any good training program. It really all starts with the core philosophy that good, modern trainers are using today. You're going to hear this term a lot, positive reinforcement. And for good reason. It's a science-backed approach that actually makes learning fun for your dog. You're basically rewarding the behaviors you want to see more of with something your dog loves, whether that's a treat, a favorite toy, or just some praise. It's all about building a relationship on trust, not fear. And this really gets to the heart of the different approaches out there. On one side, you have these modern, force-free methods that build up your dog's confidence. But on the other, you've got some pretty outdated methods that rely on intimidation or even pain. Effective training should never make your dog scared or stressed out. In fact, it should do just the opposite. Okay, now that we're all on the same page about the philosophy, let's look at the different ways you can actually do the training. The best fit for you is really going to depend on your lifestyle, your dog's unique personality, and what you're hoping to achieve. These are pretty much the three main options you'll run into. Group classes, they're fantastic for socialization and teaching your dog to focus when other dogs are around. Private sessions give you that one-on-one attention, which is perfect for tackling specific issues. And then there's Board and Train, which is an immersive program. It can be great for getting a head start, but you absolutely have to do your homework and vet the facility and their methods very, very carefully. So you know the philosophy, and you've got an idea of the format you want. How do you actually pick the right person? Let's get into the practical steps for finding a qualified professional you can trust. Now, these letters might look like a jumble, but they are so important. Things like CPDT-KA or KPA-CTP mean a trainer has passed some tough exams on training theory and ethics. They're great for general training. But if you're dealing with more complex issues, like serious anxiety, seeing a credential like CBCC-KA means that person has advanced knowledge. It's a huge sign of professionalism. Think of this as your cheat sheet for that first phone call or email. Ask them straight up about their training philosophy. You'll want to know what certifications they hold, what does a typical session even look like, and what are their fees. And this is a big one, how do they track and show you the progress your dog is making? Their answers will tell you a whole lot. All right, let's talk specifics for our community. Knowing the local costs and, just as importantly, the local rules is a huge part of being a responsible dog owner here in Fond du Lac. Here's a general idea of what to budget for training in our area. Group classes are usually the most affordable way to go. Private lessons and board and train programs cost more, but of course you're getting that really personalized attention. A lot of trainers will also offer packages, which can be a really good value. This is a number you'll want to remember. In Fond du Lac, city ordinance says your dog's leash can't be longer than 8 feet whenever you're off your property. That's exactly why practicing good loose leash walking is so key for just your average everyday outings. And beyond that leash law, there are a couple of other key rules. You're required by state law to have a current rabies tag on your dog's collar. Also, just be a good neighbor and be mindful of excessive barking because that can be considered a noise issue. Good training really helps with all of this stuff. So once you've started training, the most important part is just practice, practice, practice. So let's check out some great local spots where you can go to reinforce everything you and your dog have been learning. Think of these places as your new outdoor classrooms. The Fond du Lac Riverwalk is perfect for that structured leash walking. Buttermilk Creek Park gives you more open space to work on focus when there are distractions around. And for practicing off-leash skills like recall, the fenced-in dog park over at Lakeside Park West is the perfect, safe, and legal place to do it. After going through all of this, what's really the single most important first step you can take? It's not about buying the perfect treat or the fanciest collar. It's this. It's just taking the time to understand the methods, check out a trainer's credentials, and know the local rules. That empowers you to make the best possible choice for your dog. And that knowledge, right there, is the real foundation for all your success.
Because in the end, this is what it's all about, right? We wish you the absolute best on your training journey. The effort you put in now is going to pay off with more enjoyable outings, a much calmer home, and a truly wonderful lifelong friendship with your dog right here in Fond du Lac.